By the way, y'all, I promise it's courage. I promise you it's fear, it's lack of courage. I know you're looking around thinking about all the reasons why you're not where you want to be. You're trying to find all these different reasons. But I promise you it's fear. I promise you that's what's stopping you. That's what's keeping you. Here's how I know. Because I've lived it. Like playing ball, coming back home, the fear of thinking I wouldn't get another contract drives me to try to go find work. And I go to find work, and then I get a job, and then I get introduced to the idea of getting an insurance license. But because I'm afraid of how I'm going to be judged or what I'm going to be looked like getting a freaking life insurance license, I hesitate. And then eventually I'm like, no, you know what? I'm going to do it. And then I do it. And then I find out there's a network marketing component of this thing. And I'm like, like how I'm going to be judged. People are going to think I'm trying to screw people over. And so the fear of that. And I'm like, hesitate, overcome that. Okay. Now I overcome that. I'm like, no, I'm doing this, and I'm doing it. However, this deep, innate fear of like being inadequate makes me feel like I gotta do more than I have to. So I neglect relationships, I neglect my health, I neglect all these other areas of my life based off of fear. But I'm seeing some success, and I say success because success and significance are different. And then I get introduced to this lady. Her name's Apriana. And the fear, here we go. The fear of, if I entertain this relationship, it's gonna ruin my business, or I'm not gonna be focused on my business, right? Or, I gotta make it here first before I think about relationships, because of the fear of what happened in my past relationship, right? And fear. Hesitation. And then eventually I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I commit to it. I commit to the relationship. I commit to her. We get married, all this different stuff. And now we're having these conversations, and these goals and dreams that we have start coming or bubbling up, like these things we may have suppressed because of the fears that we're talking about. One of them being like being a high performance athlete, like I was when I was down in Brazil. But watch this, the fear that says, bro, who do you think you are? That was 6 years ago. You're freaking 30 years old. The fear of people thinking, what's this guy still got freaking hoop dreams at 30? The fear of my business partners thinking, why is this guy at the gym all the time? He clearly is not focused on building his business. The fear of